Yo guys, what is up? My name is AFC Dino, and last week I actually joined a Pokemon Let's Go Showdown tournament. This tournament was hosted by Raven, and for all the people who are watching my videos, they probably know Raven because he hosts a lot of Pokemon tournaments. And yeah, he invited me himself, and I ended up joining the tournament, but I did it under my Pokemon Showdown name, which is Eagle Hunter, and I also registered on the name Eagle Hunter because it's my Showdown name, and we had to register on our Showdown names. But yeah, for the people who do not know the meta or how Pokemon Let's Go works, it's basically Pokemon Yellow, Blue and Red. So there are no items, there are no abilities, and yeah, basically that's the meta. And there are Mega Evolutions and Alolan forms, but that's basically it. And some moves are added too. Yeah, I never played this game before. I never played Pokemon Let's Go. I do not own the game. I do not own a Nintendo Switch, and I basically had to learn the game while I was playing in the tournament. But yeah, we did end up reaching the final, so if you want to see if I can win this tournament, keep watching. And my opponent in the finals was actually Xero P1, and looking at his team, he has an Eevee. Eevee is actually really strong in Pokemon Let's Go because he has all types of decks with a lot of secondary effects. Next up is Melmetal. Melmetal is also a really solid Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go. Some consider it even OP. And next up is Mew. Mew also really good because he has really nice base stats, everything being at 100. Rhydon, really solid stealth rocker and a ground type, which means he's immune to electric attacks. And Zapdos, also really high special attack, and him being a electric type means he's also resists steel type attacks, which is very important in the Pokemon Let's Go meta. And his last Pokemon is Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar outspeeds almost the whole meta game, and Mega Gengar also has a very high special attack. So Xero P1 is basically using a top tier Pokemon Let's Go team. But yeah, my team was basically made 5 minutes before the tournament started because that's when I woke up. Raven did give us some extra time to make teams, so I did do some research and I basically came up with this. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the play button and let's see how the battle will go. Okay, my opponent leads off with Rhydon, as I lead off with Slowbro. I think the Scald is really obvious, so I'm just gonna go for the Toxic in case he wants to go into his Mew or Eevee, as he does stay in with Rhydon. So I should have pressed Scald right here, but yeah. I do not want to take another Mega Horn, so I'm just gonna go into my Sandslash as he makes a nice double into his Mew. And at this point I do not want to take a Will-O-Wisp, so I'm bringing my Gengar in as he makes another nice prediction going for the Psychic. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball as he brings Eevee. So this guy outplaying me for the first part of this game. But now I'm just gonna let my Gengar die after I hit him with the Sludge Bomb, because that damage will make it easier for my team to kill the Eevee. Now I'm bringing in Zapdos. Thunderbolts should definitely kill from here, so I expect the Rhydon to come in. That's why I went for the U-turn, but he stays in. And he goes for the Seppi Seed. So because I'm lead sheeted because of the Seppi Seed, I am gonna switch out because he might go for the Protect to get some recovery back. As he does go for the Protect. Now I'm pressing U-turn again because he should really bring in Rhydon. He should have done that on the first time, because I don't think you should sack Eevee. And now I'm U-turning into my Sandslash and getting up my Stealth Rocks. At this point I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake, I think, because nothing on the Steam except Zapdos likes it. But oh wait, I actually went for Swords, and yeah, this whatever. I switch out because I do not want to take a Will-O-Wisp, as he does burn my Muk. But yeah, Muk is only there to deal with the Gengar, but I still have Dugtrio to kind of deal with Gengar, so if something has to be burnt, it should be my Muk. As he makes a prediction on my Toxic, bringing Melmetal. I don't think it was a prediction because Melmetal has a really high defense stats and Muk was burnt. But yeah, now it's Zapdos against my Sandslash. And because he cannot really touch me, I'm gonna press Earthquake as he brings a Mew. And at this point, I think he has to go for the Roost. So I'm bringing in my Slowbro, expecting the Roost. And now I'm gonna press Scald as he does switch into Gengar, and this is really great for me because now I get some crucial damage on this Gengar. Now I'm gonna sack my Muk, because at this point I do not need Muk. Muk is burnt and Gengar is already chipped by the Scald from Slowbro. And yeah, the Muk will definitely die here, especially after the burn and special defense drop. But now I can bring in my Dugtrio. Dugtrio should be able to at least live one Shadow Ball. So I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake, because he might go for Substitute like that, or he might switch out. And now because he is this low, he cannot sub again, so I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch. If he attacks, I attack first. If he switches out, he will die to Stealth Rocks the next time it comes in. Now he brings in Zapdos, so I can just go for Rock Slide. And let's see, do we get the flinch? We do get the flinch, and now Zapdos is also a dead Pokemon. And Dugtrio actually took out 2 Pokemon, so the comeback is really real, guys. The comeback is real. Now Mew comes in, and I do not really need Dugtrio anymore, so I'm gonna go for the Toxic, expecting him to Will-O-Wisp. But he actually goes for Dragon Tail, so Dugtrio is still useful in this game. Now I just want to spam T-Bolt, because I want to keep this Mew this low, and if he switches into Rhydon, I can always use it into Sandslash. But I basically want to keep my Zapdos in the field, because that way he cannot bring in Eevee. Does go for Dragon Tail, he misses. And now I'm just gonna T-Bolt again as he does sack the Mew, and now Rhydon will most likely come in. And like I said, if he brings in Rhydon, I can just U-turn into my Sandslash. Sandslash is faster, so he will always be able to get up 1 Earthquake, and Sandslash is also still healthy. He does go for Rock Slide, and at this point I should be able to live on Earthquake, so I'm gonna go for Earthquake. It almost knocks him out, and he should not be able to knock me out from here, so Sandslash will take out the Rhydon, and he will probably bring in his Eevee. But I can just let my Sandslash die and bring in Zapdos. Does go for Sappy Seed, but because I'm not alive anymore, he doesn't get a Leech Seed recovery. Now Zapdos comes in, I can just press Thunderbolt as Eevee does go down. And now he brings a Melmetal. Only if he has Ice Punch he can kill me, but if he doesn't have Ice Punch, Zapdos will win. He does have Ice Punch, so maybe I should have pressed Roost. But he is in range of Dugtrio, but I'm actually not sure, so that's why I went for Slowbro. And Slowbro should be able to live 1 attack, and 1 Scald should be enough to kill the Melmetal, because Melmetal has a really low special defense. So if he cannot really take a special attack. Yeah, he does flinch my Slowbro 2 times and does knock it out. But Dugtrio should be able to kill a Melmetal, and I don't think Melmetal should be able to knock out the Dugtrio if he does live. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Earthquake does knock out the Melmetal, and we won the first game. So if we win the next game, we will win this tournament. And if we lose, there will be a 3rd match. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the video, and I hope to see you guys for the next part of this final. Okay guys, we're back for the 2nd battle of this Pokemon Let's Go Showdown final, and let's see if we can win it. Let's hit that play button right there. He leads off with Mew, I lead off with Slowbro again, as I'll go for the Toxic. He brings in Mew, he brings in Eevee, and now I'm just gonna press Scald, because I know I can live 1 hit, any hit, as Scald does a lot of damage to him. And now I expect to protect, so I'm gonna switch out as he actually makes a double into his Mew. My Zapdos comes out, now I'm gonna U-turn, I do not want to get burned. And now I'm actually gonna bring in Gengar. The last game this went completely wrong, but I don't think he pressed a Psychic. Because he already did that. But yeah, I go for Shadow Ball, he brings in Eevee. Now I'm just gonna press Sludge Bomb as he brings in Melmetal, but that doesn't really matter to me, because I can always bring in my Slowbro against that thing. As he does go for the Earthquake. And now I can just hit him up with Scald as he goes for T-Wave. And guys, this is why Melmetal is really strong, because it basically becomes Togekiss 2.0. Because he goes for T-Wave, and with the double Iron Bash, he has the chance to flinch you 2 times. But yeah, he doesn't flinch me after the Power Hack, so it really works out for me. I get a 1 Reflect, which will help my teammates. Now I'm just gonna let my Slowbro die to Zapdos. He goes for U-turn, so I get to see what he brings in. And now I'm bringing Sand Slash. I go for Earthquake once, and a second Earthquake will kill him. But because Reflect is still up, I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks, as he actually crits me, ignoring the Reflect. Now he brings in Mew on my second Earthquake, and yeah, I know he has to heal, but I'm gonna go for Earthquake just to be sure that he heals. And now I switch into my Zapdos, and let's see, does he heal again? He does go for Roost. And now Rhydon comes in as I go for the U-turn, so this really works out for me. Now I can bring in Gengar, and I can basically claim a kill right there. I go for Shadow Ball. If he brings in Eevee, it's fine. Eevee is poisoned, Stealth Rocks are up, so Eevee will also eventually die. And now I'm just gonna press Sludge Bomb. So he does sack the Eevee. Now he can bring in his own Gengar, Mega Evolve, but I still have my Muk. Because like the first game, Muk was there to deal with the Gengar. He does go for Shadow Ball, and now I get the free Crunch as he brings in Zapdos. At this point I can just bring in my Sand Slash. He's most likely gonna go for the Roost. He does go for Roost, and now I'm gonna press Earthquake, because again, Zapdos cannot really do anything else against Sand Slash, as he does bring in the Mew. And yeah, he keeps roosting, but I just want to sack my Sand Slash, as he does kill me, because now I can bring in Gengar, and Gengar will claim a kill with Shadow Ball here. Something will die as he decided to sack the Zapdos. Zapdos is definitely a 2-hit KO after Stealth Rocks. Now I'll go for Shadow Ball again, and now Zapdos is gone. He has to bring in his own Mega Gengar right now, because that's the only thing that outspeeds me, but he actually makes a double. But yeah, I wanted to sack my Zapdos at this point because he still had the Rhydon. But yeah, I can drill back right here because I expect him to go for Earthquake. As I go for another drill pack, and Rhydon goes down. At this point, I'm just gonna stay in, go for T-Bolt. Maybe I'll live. I do live. And Gengar is really low at this point, and he cannot switch out. So at this point, I can bring in my Muk and press Crunch. So Gengar goes down, and all he has left is his Mew. Mew doesn't have Taunt, so I can press Toxic in case he does go for the Will-O-Wisp. And now I'm just gonna press Crunch till he dies. He does not decide to go for Will-O-Wisp as he goes for Dragon Tail. And Gengar comes out, and Mew is basically dead. And that is how we win this Pokemon Let's Go tournament. Again, I never played a Pokemon Let's Go, so it was a fun experience. But yeah, my review on this is I do not really like the Pokemon Let's Go meta, because it's too brain dead in my opinion. There are no items, there are no abilities, so some Pokemon are just better than others. And there's not really a way to use a bad Pokemon, in my opinion. So it's very unlikely that I will play this in the near future again, even on Showdown. But yeah, if you guys do want to see more of these battles, let me know in the comments below. Also hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to my channel. This was basically the video, so thanks for watching, peace out, and see you next time.